Ellen, were you surprised by the allegations about P. Diddy? Did that surprise you about P. Diddy? He's been on your show many times.
Yo, Ellen, we go so far back. You don't tell these people how far back we go.
I know, but I wear T-shirts. I don't know what that means. Anyway, all right, let's.
I mean,
you hold that.
Okay,
all right.
I got to keep this. Take two if the joke didn't work. I
it's okay.
I don't want no problems.
No, it's okay.
No, hold on. Hey, so cheers.
Okay, y'all might want to sit down for this one because Ellen DeGeneres just dropped a bombshell that has completely flipped this whole Diddy mess upside down. Word on the street is that Ellen just leaked what industry insiders are calling Twitch's final voice note before he passed on. And girl, the voice note had Twitch allegedly spilling the tea about Diddy's wild freak-off parties, shady Hollywood secrets, and even suggesting that Diddy might have been after him. Now, the timing of the leak had fans scratching their heads for answers to some important questions. If Ellen had this tape all along, why is she just now releasing it? Is she trying to protect herself? Is Diddy blackmailing her? Or is she finally trying to come clean? Either way, grab your snacks, get comfy, and let me walk y'all through this mess. Okay, y'all, let me break this down real quick. So Diddy is currently facing some serious RICO charges. We're talking 5 criminal counts, 2 for trafficking, 2 for transporting people for prostitution, and 1 for racketeering. Also, things have not been looking good for Diddy and his team because while we are just a few days into the trial, things have been nothing but explosive as Cassie, her mom, Kid Cudi, and a handful of others have taken the stand against Diddy, spilling some major tea and coming with receipts that prove Diddy did what he is being charged of. But just when you thought it couldn't get messier, a never-before-heard voice note of Twitch hit the internet. Industry insiders revealed this could be Twitch's final voice note before he passed. And y'all, it was allegedly leaked by Ellen DeGeneres. In the voice note, Twitch spoke about Diddy's wild freak-off parties and even alleged that Diddy might have been trying to take him out because he knows too much about what he was not supposed to know. So why is Ellen just now dropping this voice note? What took you so long? And what's the real connection between her, Diddy, and Twitch? Well, here's the tea. Ellen and Diddy have been tight for years. I'm talking VIP invites to his exclusive parties. Yeah, that kind of close. But the second the lawsuits started piling up against Diddy, Ellen pulled away real quick. She went from BFF status to acting all weird when Diddy's name was brought up.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, look, you're welcome.
Now this is where things get juicy. Once Ellen's name got tied to the whole Diddy mess, fans started digging into her friendship with him. And y'all, the red flags were right in our faces this whole time. Viewers pulled up an old episode of The Ellen Show where Diddy was a guest and the vibes were off. During their chat, Ellen asked if she was invited to his birthday party and Diddy was like, "Girl, you're always invited." Ellen then laughed and said she usually skips them because they're on the East Coast. Cute, right? But then Diddy casually went overboard when he started talking about his after parties that go down on the 2nd and 3rd floors of hotels. And y'all, Ellen slipped. She blurted out that she already knew about them. Then just as fast, she tried to walk it back by saying she only knew because Diddy raps about them in his songs. Girl, that was a cover-up if I've ever heard one.
Your birthday party, am I invited?
Yes. Yes, you're definitely invited. I invite you to all my parties. You just haven't seemed to show up.
No, well, is it on the East Coast?
Yes.
Well, that's why. Why don't you have one here on the West Coast? Because I work all the time.
Okay, well, maybe I have one at your house.
Where's that? Now, what time would your party start, let's say?
Like 9:30.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
I could make that.
Yeah.
But I could think of you of starting a party at like midnight. Like, what time will it go till?
That's a different type of party, though.
Uh-huh.
No, it'll go from like 9:30 to like maybe 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And then, you know, we have the top 2 floors of the hotel.
Mm-hmm. And then it will carry on there.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then No, I mean the after party.
Mm-hmm. No, I know about them. I'll listen to the music. I've heard that song, After Party.
But here's the real kicker. According to inside sources, Ellen wasn't going to those parties alone. She was allegedly bringing her longtime DJ and close friend, Twitch. And y'all, the circumstances which Twitch passed on were suspicious. His getting involved in Diddy's parties raises another eyebrow. According to reports, right before Twitch passed, he checked into a hotel that was just a 15-minute walk from his home. And that alone had people scratching their heads. Like, why would he leave the house and not even take his car? His wife began freaking out when she noticed he wasn't home, wasn't picking up calls or texts, and his car was still parked at the house. That's when she knew something was really wrong and decided to file a missing persons report. As concerns grew over his whereabouts, the motel where he had been staying reached out to authorities, reporting that he had been found unresponsive in the bathroom. Upon arrival, officials confirmed his passing and indicated it was due to personal circumstances. So, a lot of people, including Twitch's wife, just didn't buy the whole story that he took his own life. He never showed any signs of struggling, and honestly, he seemed really happy and devoted to his family. But things got suspicious real quick when the police started acting weird, changing up details and giving inconsistent info. That's when fans started getting majorly suspicious and asking questions. When the police first got to Twitch's hotel room, they said there was no suicide note. But a few days later, they totally flipped the script and said, oh wait, actually there was a note, and that it explained why he supposedly took his own life. But get this, the feds only came out to confirm the note because TMZ went behind their backs and reported it first. Like, if it was just a regular suicide note, why would they lie about it in the first place? Something definitely smells fishy. But then, if there's one thing we have learned about Diddy since the first lawsuit against him hit the internet, it is that he has people who could unalive people and make it look like it was natural, or make it look like the person unalived themselves. And going by the new information available, it's starting to look like Diddy had something to do with the death of Twitch, and Ellen may have known about this and kept it a secret. So while Diddy and his legal team face an uphill battle to keep him out of jail, a voice note believed to be Twitch's final moment leaked. And according to industry insiders, Twitch in the voice note told Ellen that he believed Diddy, maybe after his life, because he knew too much and saw some political figures he wasn't supposed to see at the party. And going by the time the voice note was sent, it was after he got to the hotel room. So the question is, why is Ellen just coming forward with the voice note when she had it for more than 3 years? Well, it turns out that Ellen was also a victim of Diddy's grand blackmail scheme. According to inside sources, Diddy blackmailed Ellen with the video secretly recorded at the freak-offs in exchange for media favors. The source revealed that even though Ellen's show got canceled, Diddy still forced her to do some certain favors, link him up with some certain people. And y'all, the source revealed that Ellen was tired. With Diddy facing trial, Ellen found the perfect time to release the voice, not which would lead to the piling evidence against Diddy that may eventually lead to Diddy's conviction. While everyone is glad Ellen leaked the audio recording, I think she should also be getting some stick for keeping it to herself for almost 3 years after knowing all what his wife went through and getting justice. But all being said, we hope the voice not get played in court and adds to Diddy's misery. Ellen DeGeneres leaking Twitch last voice had fans talking, and they left comments saying, I never believed Twitch committed suicide. He loved his wife, his kids, his dance, and life too much to beep life. Yes, Allison knows more than she is saying. I think they told Twitch they were going to come after him. To protect his family, he probably said, come and get me, and went to the hotel to await his fate. So his family didn't have to see anything or be involved in what happened to him. Yeah, right. Who caused the crash? Lots of beep around Diddy and Ellen. No way would Twitch ever leave and beep his beep life. I think Ellen Diddy unalived him and Ellen's ex. So, do you think Diddy might be responsible for Twitch's passing after Ellen leaked the voice note? Or do you think Ellen is just trying to push a narrative against Diddy? Let me know what you think in the comments, then check out this next video.